What's up, everybody? This is Tech G, and I want to welcome you all to my Introduction to IT course. So in this Introduction to IT course, you're going to learn about the overall information technology industry. You're going to learn about how computers work, what is computer software, the basics of computer networking, units of measuring computing, binary and hexadecimal, data storage devices, the basics of cybersecurity, software development, common computer applications, IT support roles and responsibilities, ethics and professionalism in IT, emerging and future technologies, and then we'll round it out with exploring IT careers. Now, before we get into this course, let's talk about some of the things that this course is and what it isn't. So first and foremost, this is a beginner's course for those who know little to nothing about the IT industry. That is the primary target audience for this course right here. Also, this course is for people who are interested in learning just general information about the IT industry. This course is not going to go into extreme grave detail. You're just basically getting a bird's eye overview of the IT industry. And this course is for people who may be interested in pursuing a career in IT in the future. Now, the one thing that this course is not, this is not a course designed to prepare any learner for any type of IT certification exam. I want to make that extremely clear. This course is not designed to train you to pass an IT certification exam. This is just a bird's eye overview of the IT industry for people who know little to nothing about IT, who just want to have some general information about the industry, and for those who may be considering a career in IT. That is what this course is about. Now, for those of you who do go through this course and you decide, hey, I want to take things a step further and actually begin the process of trying to attain some IT certification so I can eventually enter the industry, these are the entry-level certifications that I highly recommend you take. So the first one is the CompTIA IT Fundamental Certification. This is an entry-level certification and it provides a more in-depth overview of the IT industry. So basically, that course goes into slightly more detail than this course that you're about to take, but there is an industry standard IT certification attached to the end of it, assuming you go sit down and take the test. And also, if you want to pursue the CompTIA IT Fundamental Certification, I do offer that training for free on YouTube. All you have to do is just look for my most popular video on YouTube at the time of this recording, or go to my playlist and look for the CompTIA IT Fundamentals, and you will see the training materials related to that certification that you can watch for free on YouTube. Now, the next certification that you might want to consider after the IT Fundamentals is the CompTIA A+ certification, and this too is an entry-level IT certification that is actually ranked higher than the CompTIA IT Fundamentals. And this certification primarily focuses on the hardware and the software components of computing devices. So if you don't know anything about IT whatsoever, I suggest you start with this course that you're about to watch right now and then go to the CompTIA IT Fundamentals. But if you know a little something about computers, then go ahead and you could just jump straight to the CompTIA A+ certification. Now, after you have successfully passed your CompTIA A+ certification, the next certification that you want to pursue is the CompTIA Network Plus certification. Now, this is considered to be an entry-level cert by some people, and some other people, like myself, consider this to be more of an intermediate certification. And this is ranked higher than the CompTIA A+, and this certification does expect you to have some knowledge from the A+ certification going into the Network Plus certification. And this certification primarily focuses on how computers and systems form networks and how they communicate. And then the other certification that you want to pursue is the CompTIA Security Plus certification. And once again, some people consider this an entry-level certification. I personally consider it an intermediate certification, and it is ranked higher than the Network Plus certification. And yes, this certification expects you to have knowledge related to the A+ and the Network Plus prior to taking the Security Plus certification. And also, this certification is considered your very first cybersecurity certification. And this certification primarily focuses on threats to devices, systems, networks, and organizations. So these certifications that are listed on your screen here, These are what I call your foundational certifications for learning IT, your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. They build that base layer of understanding. So for those of you who decide you want to pursue a career in IT, you'll know what a computer is, how they communicate, and basic things you can do to protect and secure computers, systems, and organizations. And then from there, you can decide, hey, I want to pursue a career in cybersecurity, networking, cloud, or any other lane in IT. It really doesn't matter. But this forms your base layer of understanding of what the IT industry is all about. And if you want to learn those certifications, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the Tech G YouTube channel and check the playlist. I have all of those certifications already posted in the playlist. Now, with all of that said, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this Introduction to IT course.
Today, we're diving into something that's become an integral part of our daily lives, our smartphones. Let's talk tech, specifically information technology or IT. You might think it is all about complex coding and servers, but it's so much more than that. Tech is the backbone of modern technology. And it's not just confined to office spaces or server rooms. It's actually all around us, even in your pocket. Think about your smartphone. Your smartphone is more than just a device for making calls or sending texts. It's a mini computer packed with information technology. From the moment you wake up and check your notifications, to the time you set your alarm before bed, information technology is at work. It's more than just a phone. It's a powerful tool that connects you to the world. You use it to check emails, scroll through social media, stream videos, and even order food. Each of these actions involves complex tech processes working seamlessly in the background. Think about it. When you order food through an app, information technology ensures your order is placed correctly, your payment is processed securely, and your food is delivered to your doorstep. It's a marvel of modern technology that we often take for granted. All of that happens because of tech. The data servers, the cloud storage, the secure payment gateways, all these elements work together to make your smartphone experience smooth and efficient. From the apps you use to the way your phone connects to the internet, tech makes it all possible. The wireless technology that allows you to browse the web, the algorithms that personalize your social media feed, and the encryption that keeps your data safe are all products of information technology. It's the magic behind the scenes that lets you do amazing things with a device that fits in your hand. Imagine the complexity involved in something as simple as a video call. Tech ensures that your voice and video are transmitted in real time, across vast distances with minimal lag. So, next time you're scrolling through your phone, remember that's information technology in action. It's not just about the hardware, it's about the intricate web of software and networks that make it all possible. Appreciate the technology that keeps you connected, informed, and entertained every single day. Now let's define information technology a bit more. Information technology is a broad field that encompasses a variety of tasks and roles. It's not just about the machines and the software that run on them. Information technology is basically the use of computers and software to store, retrieve, transmit, and manipulate information. This includes everything from simple data entry to complex data analysis, and from sending an email to managing a large-scale network. It's about using technology to manage and access information effectively. Whether it's a small business keeping track of customer orders or a multinational corporation managing its global operations, information technology plays a crucial role in ensuring that information is available when and where it's needed. But information technology is more than just computers and software. It's also about the infrastructure that supports these systems, including servers, networks, and data centers. These components work together to ensure that information flows smoothly and securely. It's also about the people who design, build, maintain, and use these systems. Tech professionals come from a variety of backgrounds and bring a wide range of skills to the table. They are the ones who keep the digital world running smoothly, ensuring that systems are up to date, secure, and efficient. From programmers who write the code that powers applications to network engineers who design and maintain the infrastructure, tech professionals are essential to the functioning of modern society. They solve problems, innovate, and find new ways to use technology to meet the needs of businesses and individuals. It's about problem solving, innovation, and using technology to make our lives easier, more efficient, and more connected. From smart home devices that allow us to control our appliances with a voice command, to advanced analytics that help businesses make better decisions, Information technology is at the heart of many of the conveniences and advancements we enjoy today. Tech is everywhere. It's the invisible thread that connects our modern world, weaving through every aspect of our daily lives. You see it in almost every aspect of our lives. From the moment we wake up and check our smartphones to the time we go to bed, technology is an integral part of our routines. In hospitals, tech helps doctors diagnose patients and keep track of medical records. Electronic health records ensure that patient information is accurate and easily accessible, improving the quality of care. Imagine complex medical imaging, like X-rays and MRIs, all powered by information technology. These technologies allow for detailed views inside the human body, aiding in precise diagnosis and treatment plans. In schools and universities, information technology powers online learning platforms, digital libraries, and communication tools. Students can access a wealth of information and resources from anywhere in the world. Remember those online classes and virtual study groups? That's information technology in action. It enables students to collaborate and learn together, even when they're miles apart. From transportation to entertainment, tech is transforming industries and changing the way we live, work, and play. Self-driving cars, streaming services, and smart home devices are just a few examples of how tech is revolutionizing our world. Think about how we use GPS for navigation or how we can control our home appliances with a simple voice command. Tech makes our lives more convenient and efficient. In the workplace, tech enables remote work, virtual meetings, and seamless communication across the globe. It has redefined the traditional office environment, making it more flexible and dynamic. Entertainment has also been transformed by information technology. We can stream movies, play video games, and connect with friends on social media, all thanks to advancements in technology. Ultimately, tech is the backbone of modern society. It drives innovation, enhances productivity, and opens up new possibilities for the future. From hospitals to classrooms and beyond, information technology is shaping the world we live in. In the business world, tech is absolutely essential. Companies rely on tech systems for everything from managing customer data to processing transactions and collaborating with teams across the globe. Imagine online banking, e-commerce websites, and even just sending emails to colleagues. All of these tasks depend on robust and reliable information technology infrastructure. Tech helps businesses streamline operations, improve efficiency, and reach new customers in our increasingly digital world. One of the most significant impacts of tech is on communication. Remember the days of handwritten letters and long-distance calls? Information technology has revolutionized how we connect with each other. Email, instant messaging, video conferencing, these tools allow us to communicate with anyone, anywhere in the world, in real time. This has broken down geographical barriers and made the world a much smaller place. Tech has also transformed how we consume news and information. Gone are the days of waiting for the evening news or the morning paper. Now, with tech, news is at our fingertips 24/7. Websites, social media platforms, and news apps provide instant access to information from around the globe. However, it's essential to be discerning about the information we consume online and verify sources to avoid the spread of misinformation. Remember the days of heading to the video store to rent movies? Tech has changed the entertainment landscape completely. Now, we have streaming services that offer endless movies, TV shows, and music at our fingertips. Online gaming has also exploded in popularity, connecting people worldwide through virtual worlds and competitive gameplay. All of this is possible because of advancements in information technology. Tech has also revolutionized how we shop. E-commerce platforms have made it incredibly convenient to buy almost anything online, from groceries to clothing to electronics. No more waiting in line. With a few clicks, you can have products delivered right to your doorstep. Tech has made shopping more accessible and convenient than ever before. The world of information technology is constantly evolving. New technologies and trends are emerging all the time, shaping the future of how we live and work. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and cybersecurity are just a few areas experiencing rapid growth and innovation. As technology continues to advance, we can expect even more exciting developments in the tech world, with the potential to further transform our lives in countless ways. So as you can see, information technology is more than just computers and code. It's a dynamic and ever-evolving field that touches every aspect of our lives. And the best part? It's a field full of opportunities. If you're interested in problem-solving, innovation, and using technology to make a difference, a career in tech might be right for you. There are endless possibilities for those with the skills and passion for this exciting field. So that's information technology in a nutshell. I hope this gives you a better understanding of what tech is and why it matters.
Have you ever wondered how computers work? These intricate devices are the backbone of our modern world, seamlessly integrating into our daily lives. These amazing machines are everywhere. From the smartphones in our pockets to the powerful servers running the internet, computers are an essential part of our existence. They help us learn, play games, and talk to our friends. Whether we're working on a project, streaming our favorite shows, or connecting with loved ones across the globe, computers make it all possible. But what's going on inside that box? What makes these machines tick? Let's take a closer look at the heart of a computer and uncover the secrets within. It seems like magic, but it's not. It's all about teamwork. Each component inside a computer has a specific role, working in harmony to perform complex tasks. Different parts of a computer work together to make it all happen. The Central Processing Unit, or CPU, acts as the brain, executing instructions and processing data at lightning speed. Let's open up the digital world and explore the wonders within. The motherboard is the backbone, connecting all the components and allowing them to communicate. The memory, or RAM, provides the space for the CPU to store and access data quickly. Storage devices like hard drives and solid-state drives keep all our files and programs safe and accessible. The graphics card renders images and videos, bringing our digital experiences to life. Power supplies ensure that every component gets the energy it needs to function. Cooling systems, like fans and heat sinks, prevent the computer from overheating, ensuring it runs smoothly. All these parts work together in perfect harmony, transforming electrical signals into the digital magic we see on our screens. It's a symphony of technology, each piece playing its part to create a seamless experience. So the next time you use your computer, take a moment to appreciate the incredible engineering and teamwork that goes into making it work. From the smallest transistor to the most powerful processor, every component is a marvel of modern technology. The magic of machines is all around us, powering our world and enabling us to achieve things we once thought impossible. Embrace the wonders of technology and let your curiosity guide you through the digital landscape. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one creating the next breakthrough in computing, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and continuing the legacy of innovation. The future is bright, and the magic of machines will continue to shape our world in ways we can only imagine. Let's embark on this journey together and discover the endless possibilities that lie ahead. At the heart of every computer is the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. Think of it as the computer's brain. It's the boss, telling all the other parts what to do. The CPU processes instructions from software programs. It's constantly working, performing calculations, and making decisions. The faster the CPU, the faster your computer can think. Next up is RAM, or Random Access Memory. RAM is like the computer's short-term memory. It stores information that the computer needs to access quickly. When you open a program, it's loaded into RAM. This allows the CPU to access it quickly and run the program smoothly. The more RAM you have, the more programs you can run at the same time. Now let's talk about storage. This is where your computer keeps all its files and programs safe and sound. Imagine your computer as a bustling city, and the hard drive is the grand hotel where all the important guests, your files and programs, stay. The hard drive is like a giant hotel, a sophisticated establishment with numerous rooms, each designed to store specific pieces of information. With lots of rooms to store information, the hard drive ensures that every file, whether it's a document, a photo, or a software program, has its own designated space. When you save a file, it's like checking into a room in the hotel. The file is assigned a specific room number, ensuring it can be easily located whenever needed. Just like checking into a hotel, the process is seamless and efficient. The file is given a key, or in technical terms, an address, so the computer knows exactly where to find it. And just like a hotel, the hard drive has a front desk, which in this case is the file system. The file system manages all the check-ins and checkouts, ensuring everything runs smoothly. The bigger the hard drive, the more rooms it has, and consequently, the more information you can store. It's like upgrading from a small inn to a grand resort. With increased storage capacity, you can save more files, install more programs, and keep more data without worrying about running out of space. This is especially important as we generate more data every day, from high-resolution photos to complex software applications. Retrieving a file from the hard drive is like calling the front desk and asking for your room number. The file system quickly locates the file and delivers it to you, ensuring you have access to your data whenever you need it. Just as hotels have security measures to protect their guests, hard drives have various mechanisms to safeguard your data. Regular backups, encryption, and error checking are some of the ways your information is kept secure. In addition to the hard drive, there are other storage solutions like cloud storage and external hard drives. These options provide additional layers of security and convenience, ensuring your data is always safe and accessible. As technology advances, the future of data storage looks promising. Innovations like solid-state drives, SSDs, and new file systems are making storage faster, more reliable, and more efficient. The evolution of computer storage has come a long way from the early days of floppy disks and magnetic tapes. Today, we have sophisticated storage solutions that can hold vast amounts of data in compact, durable devices. Managing your data effectively is crucial. Organizing files, regularly cleaning up unnecessary data, and using efficient storage solutions can help you make the most of your hard drive's capacity. Here are some tips to optimize your storage space. Regularly delete unused files, defragment your hard drive, and consider using cloud storage for less frequently accessed data. Maintaining your hard drive's health ensures it continues to perform efficiently. In the digital age, data storage is more important than ever. Proper information management not only keeps your data safe, but also enhances your computer's performance and longevity. So the next time you save a file, think of it as checking into the hard drive hotel. With its numerous rooms and efficient management, your data is in good hands, ready to be accessed whenever you need it. All these components need to communicate with each other, right? That's where the motherboard comes in. Think of it as the computer's nervous system. It connects all the different parts together, allowing them to talk to each other. The motherboard makes sure that data can flow smoothly between the CPU, RAM, storage, and all the other components. But how do we interact with the computer? That's where input and output devices come in. Input devices like the keyboard and mouse allow us to send information to the computer. Output devices like the monitor and speakers allow the computer to send information back to us. It's a two-way street of communication. In the world of technology, teamwork is not just a buzzword. It's a fundamental principle that drives innovation and efficiency. Whether it's a team of engineers working on a groundbreaking project or the seamless interaction between different components of a computer, teamwork is at the heart of it all. So how does it all come together? Let's delve deeper into the intricate dance of technology. Imagine a scenario where you need to open a program on your computer. It seems like a simple click, but behind the scenes, a symphony of processes is taking place. When you click on an icon to open a program, here's what happens. This action sets off a chain reaction within your computer's hardware and software. It's a perfect example of how different components work together to achieve a common goal. First, the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, tells the hard drive to load the program into RAM, which stands for Random Access Memory. The CPU acts as the brain of the computer, orchestrating the entire process with precision. Then, RAM provides the program's instructions to the CPU. Think of RAM as the computer's short-term memory, holding the data and instructions that the CPU needs to access quickly. This step is crucial for the smooth operation of the program. Next, the CPU processes the instructions and sends output to the monitor. The CPU's role here is akin to a master chef, taking raw ingredients, data, and transforming them into a delicious dish, output, that you can see and interact with on your screen. Finally, you see the program open on your screen. Amazing, right? This entire process happens in mere milliseconds, showcasing the incredible efficiency and teamwork of your computer's components. It's a testament to the power of collaboration, both in human teams and in the technology we create. So, the next time you open a program, take a moment to appreciate the intricate teamwork that makes it all possible. It's like a symphony orchestra. Each part plays its role, working together to create something beautiful. Data flows through the computer like musical notes, creating the digital world we know and love. From the moment you turn on your computer to the moment you shut it down, this incredible process is happening thousands of times every second.
Today we're going to talk about something that often goes unnoticed but is absolutely essential to our daily lives. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of software. You might not think about it much, but software is everywhere. Now you might be thinking, software? That sounds boring. But hold on, because it's way more exciting than it sounds. Imagine all the cool things you do on your devices every day. From sending a quick text to playing your favorite game, software makes it all possible. Software is what makes your computer, your phone, even your smart fridge actually smart. It's the brain behind the operation. It's the invisible force that powers all the amazing things your devices can do. Without it, our gadgets would be pretty useless. Imagine a world without software. It would be like living in a time before technology even existed. No more browsing the web, no more online shopping, no more social media, no more streaming your favorite shows or movies. Your entertainment options would be severely limited. And forget about playing epic games with your friends. Your gaming console would be nothing more than a fancy box. It would be like going back to the Stone Age. Can you imagine living without all the conveniences we take for granted today? Software is the unsung hero of our digital lives, quietly working behind the scenes to make everything run smoothly. It's the silent partner in our daily routines. From the moment you turn on your device to the moment you shut it down, software is hard at work. It's there, making sure everything functions as it should. It's responsible for everything from managing your files to connecting you to the internet. Every click, every swipe, every tap is made possible by software. Without software, our devices would just be expensive paperweights. They'd have no purpose, no functionality. So the next time you're scrolling through your phone or typing up a document, take a moment to appreciate the magic of software. It's the reason your device is more than just a piece of metal and glass. It's the invisible force that makes our digital lives possible. So, let's give a little nod to the unsung hero of our digital age, software. Without it, our world would be a very different place. Now let's talk about the backbone of your computer system software. This is the crucial layer that makes everything else possible. Think of it as the foundation of your digital house. Just as a house needs a solid base to support its structure, your computer relies on system software to operate efficiently. Just like a house needs a strong foundation to stand tall, your computer needs system software to function properly. Without it, even the most advanced hardware would be useless. System software is a type of software that interacts directly with your computer's hardware. It ensures that all the physical components of your computer can communicate and work together seamlessly. It's the bridge between your physical device and all the other software you use. This bridge is essential for translating the commands from your software into actions that your hardware can perform. Without system software, your computer would be like a car without an engine. It just wouldn't go anywhere. Imagine trying to drive a car that has no engine. It simply wouldn't move. The most important piece of system software is the operating system, or OS for short. The OS is the core that manages everything else on your computer. This is like the brains of your computer, managing all the other software and hardware components. It allocates resources, schedules tasks, and ensures that everything runs smoothly. Some popular examples of operating systems include Windows, Mac, and Linux. Each of these operating systems has its own unique features and advantages. But system software is more than just the operating system. It encompasses a variety of other essential programs that keep your computer running. It also includes things like device drivers, which allow your computer to communicate with peripherals like printers and scanners. Without device drivers, your computer wouldn't be able to use these external devices. It also includes utility software, which helps you manage and optimize your system's performance. Utility software can perform tasks like disk cleanup, antivirus scanning, and system diagnostics. So, system software is the unsung hero that keeps your computer running smoothly. It works behind the scenes to ensure that everything functions as it should. It might not be the most glamorous type of software, but it's definitely the most essential. Without it, your computer would be nothing more than a collection of parts. Over the years, system software has evolved significantly. Early computers had very basic system software, but today's systems are incredibly sophisticated. Modern system software includes advanced features like multitasking, virtual memory, and user-friendly interfaces. These features make it easier for users to interact with their computers and get more done. Security is another critical aspect of system software. It includes features like firewalls, encryption, and user authentication to protect your data and privacy. Looking ahead, the future of system software is exciting. With advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can expect even more intelligent and efficient systems. System software isn't just limited to computers. It's also found in smartphones, tablets, and even smart home devices. This software ensures that all these devices can perform their functions effectively. It's important to keep your system software updated. Regular updates provide new features, improve performance, and enhance security. So always make sure your system software is up to date. In conclusion, system software is the foundation of your computer. It might not be visible, but it's the key to everything your computer does. Without it, your digital world would come to a halt. Now let's move on to the fun stuff: application software. This is the type of software that you interact with directly to perform specific tasks. Think of it as your digital toolkit, with each application being a different tool for a different job. Application software is designed to make your life easier and more productive. Whether you're writing a novel, editing a video, or just browsing the web, there's an application out there to help you do it. Some popular examples of application software include word processors for creating and editing documents like Microsoft Word and Google Docs, spreadsheets for organizing and analyzing data like Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets, web browsers for accessing the internet like Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, games for entertainment like Fortnite and Minecraft. The possibilities are endless. Application software is constantly evolving to meet our ever-changing needs. So, we've got system software, the behind-the-scenes worker, and application software, the user-facing tool. But how do they differ exactly? Well, one key difference is their purpose. System software is all about managing and controlling your computer's hardware, while application software is all about performing specific tasks for the user. Another difference is their level of user interaction. System software usually runs in the background and doesn't require much user input. Application software, on the other hand, is designed to be interacted with directly by the user. Think of it this way: system software is like the foundation and framing of a house. It's essential for the house to stand, but you don't really interact with it directly. Application software is like the furniture, appliances, and decorations. These are the things you use every day to make the house livable. Still a bit confused? Don't worry, you're not alone. Software can be a complex and abstract concept to grasp, but by using some real-world analogies, we can make it much easier to understand. Let's use some real-world analogies to make things clearer. These analogies will help bridge the gap between the digital world and the physical world we interact with every day. Imagine you're driving a car. This is a scenario most of us are familiar with, and it can serve as a great metaphor for understanding how software and hardware interact. The car itself, with its engine, transmission, and wheels, is like the hardware of your computer. Just as a car needs all its parts to function properly, a computer relies on its hardware components to operate. The system software is like the car's operating system, managing all the different components and making sure they work together harmoniously. It ensures that the engine runs smoothly, the transmission shifts gears correctly, and the wheels turn as they should. Now, imagine you want to listen to some music while you drive. This is where application software comes into play. You turn on the radio, which is like an application. The radio allows you to access a variety of music and entertainment options, just as an application on your computer provides specific functionalities. The radio itself is a piece of hardware, but it needs software to function. Without the software, the radio would just be a box with buttons and dials that don't do anything. The radio app is what allows you to choose a station, adjust the volume, and enjoy your favorite tunes. It provides the interface and controls that make the hardware useful and enjoyable. Or think of a restaurant. This analogy can also help clarify the roles of hardware and software in a computer system. The kitchen with its stoves, ovens, and refrigerators is like the hardware of your computer. These appliances are essential for preparing food, just as hardware components are essential for running software. The system software is like the head chef, managing all the different stations and making sure the food is prepared correctly. The head chef coordinates the efforts of the kitchen staff, ensuring that each dish is cooked to perfection and served on time. The waiters are like the application software. They interact directly with the customers, taking orders and delivering food, much like how applications interact with users, providing specific services and functionalities. They take your order, relay it to the kitchen, and bring you your food. This process is similar to how application software processes user inputs and communicates with the system software to perform tasks. They are the interface between you and the complex inner workings of the kitchen. Just as waiters make dining out a seamless experience, application software makes using a computer intuitive and efficient. By understanding these analogies, we can better appreciate the intricate dance between hardware and software that powers our digital world. System software and application software might seem like separate entities, but they are deeply intertwined. They need each other to function properly. System software provides the platform for application software to run on. It manages the hardware resources and provides the necessary services for applications to do their job. Without system software, application software wouldn't even be able to run. Application software, on the other hand, makes the computer useful for users. It allows us to perform specific tasks and achieve our goals. Without application software, computers would be pretty boring machines. It's like a symbiotic relationship. System software provides the foundation, and application software builds upon it to create a rich and diverse digital experience.
You know, we live in an amazing time, a time where technology has become an integral part of our daily lives. We have all this information at our fingertips. It's incredible. Just think about it. Anything you want to know is just a few clicks away. I'm talking about the internet, of course, this vast network that connects us all. Have you ever wondered how it all works? How does this magical web of information come together? How do computers talk to each other? It's like magic, right? Well, not really. It's called computer networking. This is the backbone of the internet. Don't worry, you don't need to be a tech whiz to understand it. It's simpler than you might think. Today, we're going to break it down in a way that even I can understand. We'll explore the basics and make it fun. And trust me, if I can get it, anyone can. We'll start with the basics and build up from there. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about the wonderful world of computer networking. From how data travels across the globe to how your favorite websites load in an instant, we'll cover it all. By the end of this journey, you'll have a newfound appreciation for the technology that powers our connected world. Let's dive in and discover the magic behind the scenes. Imagine you're at a party. People are talking, sharing stories, and having fun. Computer networking is kind of like that. It's how computers talk to each other and share information. Just like people, computers need a way to connect and communicate. That's where networking comes in. Think of it like a giant phone system for computers. They can send messages, share files, and even play games together. It's pretty cool. And just like at a party, there are different groups of computers that like to hang out together. These are called networks. There are all sorts of networks out there, but the two most common ones are local area networks and wide area networks. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. The first one is the local area network. Think of it like your home Wi-Fi. It connects all your devices, your phone, laptop, smart TV, everything. Next, we have the wide area network. This is a much bigger network like the internet itself. It connects local area networks all over the world, allowing us to communicate with anyone, anywhere. So you have your own little network at home and then this giant network connecting everyone. Pretty neat, huh? Now let's talk about the big kahuna, the internet. You know, that thing you're using to watch this right now? The internet is basically a giant network of networks. It's like a massive web connecting billions of devices worldwide. Remember those wide area networks we talked about? The internet is like a super wide area network, connecting all those wide area networks together. It's how we can email someone in Japan, watch a video from Brazil, or share a funny meme with our friends across town. It's all thanks to the power of the internet. Now, how do all these messages and data find their way around the internet? That's where routers come in. Think of a router like a traffic cop. It directs data packets, those are little chunks of information, to their correct destination. Just like a traffic cop directs cars at an intersection, a router makes sure data packets get to the right place. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Routers are essential for making sure the internet runs smoothly. They're like the unsung heroes of the online world. We've talked about routers, but what about switches? They're like the little helpers that keep everything connected within a network. Imagine a switch like a receptionist in a big office building. When you call a specific person, the receptionist connects you to their line. Switches do the same thing for devices on a network. They make sure data gets sent to the right device, not just any random device. So, routers direct traffic between networks, while switches handle connections within a network. They're a real power couple. Every computer on the internet needs an address, so other computers know where to send information. This address is called an IP address. It's like your home address, but for your computer. It's a unique set of numbers that identifies your device on the network. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize your IP address. Your computer does all the hard work for you. Just know that it's there, working behind the scenes. And just like you wouldn't want to give your home address to strangers, it's important to keep your IP address safe online. IP addresses are great, but they're not very human-friendly. Imagine trying to remember a long string of numbers for every website you want to visit. It would be like trying to memorize the phone numbers of all your contacts without saving them in your phone. Quite a hassle, right? That's where the Domain Name System, DNS, comes in. DNS is a crucial part of the Internet's infrastructure, acting as a bridge between human-friendly domain names and the numerical IP addresses that computers use to identify each other on the network. Think of DNS like a giant phone book for the Internet. Just as you would look up a person's name to find their phone number, DNS allows you to look up a website's domain name to find its corresponding IP address. It translates those hard-to-remember IP addresses into easy-to-understand website names. This translation process happens so quickly and seamlessly that you don't even notice it. For example, instead of typing in a string of numbers like 172.217.160.142 to visit Google, you just type in google.com. Much easier, right? This convenience is all thanks to DNS. DNS is like the magic behind the scenes that makes the Internet user-friendly. Without it, the web would be a much more complicated place to navigate. Every time you enter a web address, DNS is working in the background to connect you to the right site. It's one of those things we often take for granted, but it's essential for browsing the web. Without DNS, the Internet as we know it wouldn't be possible. It ensures that we can easily access websites, send emails, and perform countless other online activities without having to worry about the technical details. So next time you effortlessly browse the web, remember the DNS working tirelessly behind the scenes. It's the unsung hero of the Internet, making our digital lives simpler and more efficient. DNS servers are distributed all around the world, forming a vast network that ensures quick and reliable access to websites no matter where you are. This global network is constantly updated to keep the Internet running smoothly. In essence, DNS is the backbone of our online experience, translating complex numerical addresses into the simple, memorable names we use every day. It's a perfect example of how technology works behind the scenes to make our lives easier. Let's talk protocols, HTTP and HTTPS. You might have noticed that websites start with HTTP or HTTPS. These are protocols and they're like the language of the Internet. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's how web browsers and servers communicate with each other. It's what allows you to view web pages. HTTPS is like HTTP's more secure sibling. It encrypts your data, making it much harder for hackers to steal your information. Always look for that S in the address bar. Using secure protocols is like locking your doors and windows online. Well, there you have it, a crash course in computer networking and the Internet. I hope you learned something new and maybe even had a little fun along the way. Today we're diving into a topic that's all around us, but often goes unnoticed. Yes, I'm talking about computers and the incredible technology that powers our everyday lives. Computers are everywhere. Phones, laptops, even our refrigerators use them. From the moment we wake up and check our phones to the time we set our alarms at night, we're interacting with computers in countless ways. But have you ever wondered how we measure their power, speed, and storage? These metrics are crucial for understanding how well our devices perform and what they can handle. It can seem confusing, but it's actually pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to make more informed decisions about the tech you use and buy. Think of it like this. Just like we use inches and pounds in everyday life, we use special units to measure things in the digital world. These units help us quantify and compare the capabilities of different devices. These units help us understand how computers store information, connect to the Internet, and process tasks. For instance, when you hear about a computer's storage capacity, it's usually measured in gigabytes or terabytes. In this video, we'll break down these units of measure in simple terms. We'll explore how bits and bytes form the foundation of digital storage and how they scale up to larger units like megabytes, gigabytes, and terabytes. We'll cover everything from bits and bytes, which are the smallest units of digital information, to gigahertz and terabytes, which measure processing speed and storage capacity, respectively, to gigahertz and terabytes. Understanding these terms will give you a better grasp of what your devices are capable of and how they compare to others on the market. By the end, you'll be a tech-savvy pro. You'll know exactly what to look for when shopping for new gadgets and how to get the most out of the ones you already own. So, buckle up and get ready to dive into the fascinating world of computer units. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or just curious about how things work, this journey will be both educational and fun. Let's get started. Let's start with the basics, bits and bytes. These tiny units are the foundation of all digital information. These are the building blocks of digital information. Without them, our digital world wouldn't exist. Think of a bit like a tiny light switch that can be either on, 1, or off, 0. That's it. This simple on-off state is the essence of binary code. A byte is simply a group of 8 bits. This grouping allows for more complex information to be represented. Why 8? Well, 8 bits can represent a single character, like a letter, number, or symbol. This is the standard unit of data in computing. So, when you type a sentence, you're actually stringing together bytes of information. Each letter, space, and punctuation mark is a byte. Pretty cool, right? These bits and bytes are how computers store and process everything from your favorite photos and videos to complex software programs. They are the lifeblood of digital technology. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to larger units of data storage. From kilobytes to terabytes, understanding these units will help you grasp the scale of digital information. A kilobyte is 1,024 bytes. A megabyte is 1,024 kilobytes. A gigabyte is 1,024 megabytes. And a terabyte is 1,024 gigabytes. These larger units help us manage and quantify the vast amounts of data we use daily. In today's world, data isn't just stored on your computer. It's also stored in the cloud, allowing for easy access and sharing across devices and locations. This interconnectedness of data storage and transfer is what makes modern technology so powerful. It enables everything from streaming your favorite shows to running global businesses. Every time you use your smartphone, bits and bytes are at work, ensuring that your messages are sent, your apps run smoothly, and your photos are saved. So the next time you use any digital device, remember the humble bits and bytes that make it all possible. They truly are the atoms of information. You've probably heard of kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, and terabytes. These units describe how much digital information something can hold. Think of it like this: kilobyte, a small text file; megabyte, a few photos or songs; gigabyte, a movie or a video game; terabyte, thousands of movies or a massive library of data. As technology advances, we're able to store more and more data in smaller and smaller devices. Remember those bulky hard drives from a few years ago? Now we have tiny SD cards that can hold terabytes of data. Data storage is constantly evolving and new units are emerging all the time. Ever wondered what those MBPs and GBPs numbers mean when you're choosing an internet plan? They stand for megabits per second, MBPs and gigabits per second, GBPs, and measure your internet speed. Imagine a highway: MBPs, a single lane of traffic; GBPs, multiple lanes of traffic flowing at high speed. The higher the megabits per second or gigabits per second, the faster you can download and upload data. This means less buffering when streaming your favorite shows or downloading large files. Fast internet is crucial in today's connected world, especially for things like video conferencing and online gaming. In today's digital age, the speed and efficiency of our computers are more crucial than ever. Whether you're a gamer, a video editor, or just someone who uses a computer for everyday tasks, understanding how to measure a computer's power can help you make informed decisions. Now let's talk about how we measure the actual processing power of a computer. This involves looking at several key metrics that give us an idea of how well a computer can perform various tasks. This is where things like flops and gigahertz come in. These terms might sound technical, but they are essential for understanding a computer's capabilities. Flops, or floating point operations per second, measures how many calculations a computer can perform in a second. This is particularly important for tasks that require a lot of mathematical computations, such as scientific simulations, 3D rendering, and complex data analysis. Think of it like a car's horsepower. The higher the flops, the faster the computer. Just as a car with more horsepower can accelerate faster and handle more demanding driving conditions, a computer with higher flops can process more data and perform more complex tasks efficiently. Gigahertz measures the clock speed of a computer's processor. This tells us how many cycles per second the processor can execute. It's like the tempo of a song. A higher gigahertz means the processor can execute instructions faster. Imagine listening to a song at a faster tempo. Everything happens more quickly. And the same goes for a processor with a higher gigahertz. Both flops and gigahertz are important for tasks like video editing, gaming, and running complex software. These activities require a lot of processing power to handle the large amounts of data and complex calculations involved. The more demanding the task, the more powerful the processor needs to be. For instance, video editing software needs to render high-definition video, which requires a lot of computational power. Similarly, modern games with high-quality graphics and real-time physics simulations need a fast processor to run smoothly. Understanding these units can help you choose the right computer for your needs. If you know you'll be doing a lot of heavy lifting with your computer, such as gaming or video editing, you'll want a machine with high flops and gigahertz. On the other hand, if your needs are more basic, such as browsing the internet or using office applications, you might not need as much power. When shopping for a new computer, take a close look at the specifications. Pay attention to the flops and gigahertz ratings, as these will give you a good indication of the machine's performance capabilities. By understanding these metrics, you can make a more informed decision and choose a computer that will meet your needs both now and in the future. In summary, measuring computer power is all about understanding the key metrics like flops and gigahertz. These measurements help us gauge how well a computer can perform different tasks, from simple web browsing to complex scientific computations. By knowing what these terms mean and how they affect performance, you can ensure that you select the right computer for your specific needs. Computers need power to run, and we measure that power consumption in watts and kilowatt hours. Watts measure the rate at which a device uses electricity, like a light bulb's wattage. A more powerful computer will generally have a higher wattage. Kilowatt hours measure the total amount of electricity used over time. Think of it like your electricity bill. The more you use your computer, the higher your kilowatt hour usage. Being mindful of your computer's power consumption can help you save money on your electricity bill and reduce your environmental impact. We've covered a lot of ground today. Here's a quick recap of the units we discussed. Bits and bytes. The building blocks of digital information. Kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, units of data storage capacity. Megabits per second and gigabits per second. Units of internet speed. Flops and gigahertz. Units of computer processing power. Watts and kilowatts per hour. Units of electricity consumption. Understanding these units can help you make informed decisions about the technology you use every day. As you can see, understanding these units of measure can empower you as a tech consumer. You'll be able to choose the right internet plan, buy a computer that meets your needs, and even be more energy efficient. It's all about demystifying the language of technology and making it accessible to everyone. Knowledge is power, and in the digital age, tech knowledge is more important than ever.
Have you ever wondered how computers think? I mean, they don't have brains like ours, do they? Instead of using words and numbers like we do, computers speak a special language called binary code. Imagine a world with only two numbers, 0 and 1. That's the world computers live in. Everything a computer does, from showing you funny cat videos to launching rockets into space, is all thanks to these two little numbers. But how can just two numbers be enough? That's what we're going to explore today. Get ready to dive into the fascinating world of binary and hexadecimal, the secret codes behind our digital world. Let's start with the basics. Binary is a base 2 number system. Remember how we count in our everyday lives? We use a base 10 system, meaning we have 10 digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But in binary, we only have two digits, 0 and 1. These digits are called bits, which stands for binary digits. Think of a light switch. It can be either on or off, right? That's like a bit. In binary, on is represented by 1 and off is represented by 0. By combining these ones and zeros in different sequences, we can represent any number or letter. But why do computers use binary in the first place? The answer lies in the simplicity and reliability of binary. Computers are made up of billions of tiny switches called transistors, which can be either on or off. These two states are perfectly represented by ones and zeros. When a transistor is on, it represents a 1. When it's off, it represents a 0. This binary system is not only simple but also incredibly efficient for computers to process and store data. In the early days of computing, engineers realized that using a binary system would make it easier to design and build reliable machines. This decision has shaped the entire field of computer science and technology. Today, binary code is the foundation of all digital technology. From the simplest calculator to the most advanced supercomputer, everything operates on this elegant system of ones and zeros. So the next time you see a string of ones and zeros, remember that these tiny digits are the building blocks of the digital world. They translate into the numbers, letters, and symbols we use every day, making our modern lives possible. Now, imagine writing out a really big number in binary. Binary is a base 2 number system, which means it only uses two digits, 0 and 1. Every number, no matter how large, is represented using just these two digits. That would be a whole lot of ones and zeros, right? For instance, the binary representation of the decimal number 255 is 1111111. That's 8 digits just for a relatively small number. That's where hexadecimal, or hex for short, comes in handy. Hexadecimal simplifies things by using a base 16 number system. Hexadecimal is a base 16 number system. This means it uses 16 digits 0 to 9 and A to F to represent values from 0 to 15. So instead of just two digits like in binary, hex uses 16. This means it uses 16 digits 0 to 9 and A to F to represent values from 0 to 15. Why use letters? Well, after 9, we need single digits to represent those values larger than 9. So we use A for 10, B for 11, and so on up to F, which represents 15. This is why hexadecimal is often used in computing and digital electronics. It allows us to represent large binary numbers in a more compact and readable form. So, next time you see a long string of binary digits, remember that hexadecimal can make it much simpler. Why do we need these number systems anyway? You might be thinking this is all very interesting, but why do we need to know about binary and hexadecimal? Well, my friends, these number systems are the backbone of our digital world. Computers use binary because it's the simplest way to represent information electronically. Remember the light switch analogy? Electronic circuits can be either on, 1, or off, 0, making binary the perfect language for computers to understand. Hexadecimal, on the other hand, helps us humans work with large binary numbers more easily. It's used in programming, web development, and digital design to represent colors, memory addresses, and much more. Let's dive a bit deeper. Imagine trying to read or write long strings of binary numbers. It would be incredibly tedious and prone to errors. That's where hexadecimal comes in. By grouping binary digits into sets of 4, we can represent them with a single hexadecimal digit. This makes it much easier to read, write, and debug code. This simplification is crucial in fields like computer science and engineering, where precision and efficiency are paramount. But it's not just about making things easier for professionals. These number systems also play a vital role in everyday technology. For instance, every color you see on a digital screen is represented by a hexadecimal code. This allows digital artists and web developers to create precise and consistent color schemes. Memory addresses in computers are also represented in hexadecimal, making it easier to manage and allocate memory efficiently. So whether you're coding, designing, or just using your favorite apps, these number systems are working behind the scenes to make it all possible. Understanding binary and hexadecimal not only helps you appreciate the technology around you, but also equips you with the knowledge to innovate and create in the digital world. So next time you see a string of ones and zeros or a hexadecimal code, you'll know there's a fascinating system at work powering our modern world. Embrace these number systems, and you'll unlock a deeper understanding of the digital universe we live in. And who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to create the next big thing in technology. The possibilities are endless when you understand the language of computers, so keep exploring, keep learning, and keep innovating.
Today we're talking about storage, the backbone of our digital lives, the unsung heroes that keep our data safe and accessible. Storage devices are like the memory banks of our computers and smartphones, holding on to our digital treasures. They hold everything from our precious photos and videos to important documents, fun games, and even the apps we use daily. Without storage, our devices wouldn't remember a thing. Imagine trying to use your phone or computer without any saved data. It would be like starting from scratch every time. Imagine a giant library where all your digital files live, neatly organized and ready for you to access at any time. That's what a storage device is like. A vast, organized repository for all your digital content. Just like a library has shelves for books, storage devices have special ways to organize and store data, ensuring everything is in its right place. We'll dive into the different types of storage devices soon, but first, let's get familiar with two key terms that are crucial to understanding storage capacity. This refers to how much data a storage device can hold. Think of it as the size of the library. The bigger it is, the more books it can store. Think gigabytes or terabytes. The bigger the number, the more you can store. For instance, a terabyte can hold about 250,000 photos or 500 hours of HD video. Speed. This measures how fast a storage device can read and write data. It's like how quickly a librarian can fetch a book for you. Faster speeds mean quicker access to your files, which is crucial for tasks like video editing or gaming where every second counts. Now that we've got the basics down, we can appreciate the complexity and importance of these devices in our daily lives. So, let's explore the fascinating world of storage devices, from traditional hard drives to cutting-edge SSDs and beyond. Stay tuned for more insights and tips on how to choose the right storage for your needs. Let's kick things off with the veteran of the storage world, the hard disk drive or HDD. HDDs have been around for ages and are known for their large storage capacities and affordability. Think of an HDD as a vintage record player. Inside, there are spinning disks called platters coated with a magnetic material. These platters spin rapidly, and a tiny read-write head moves across them like a needle on a record. HDDs are like spacious warehouses. They can hold tons of data, making them great for storing large files like movies and music libraries. However, because of the moving parts, HDDs are a bit slower than their modern counterparts. Imagine each platter in an HDD as a city map with concentric circles called tracks. Data is written onto these tracks in tiny magnetic regions. When you want to access a file, the read-write head has to physically move to the correct track and sector to find it. This mechanical movement takes time, and that's why HDDs aren't as fast as SSDs. It's like searching for a specific address in a large city. You have to drive there physically. Despite their slower speeds, HDDs are still a popular choice for budget-conscious users who need a lot of storage space. They're like the reliable old cars of the storage world. They might not be the fastest, but they get the job done. Now let's shift gears to the world of solid-state drives, or SSDs, the sleek sports cars of the storage world. SSDs are all about speed and efficiency. They use a technology called flash memory, which is much faster than HDD's spinning disks. Imagine a digital filing cabinet where you can access any file instantly. That's the beauty of SSDs. They have no moving parts, so data access is lightning fast. SSDs excel at tasks that require quick data retrieval, such as booting up your computer, launching applications, and loading games. They're like the cheetahs of the storage world, swift and agile. A flash memory in SSDs is similar to what's used in USB drives and memory cards. It stores data in tiny electrical cells, and because there's no physical movement involved, data access is incredibly fast. Think of it like having all your files at your fingertips. You don't have to wait for anything to spin up or move around. It's instant access all the way. SSDs are becoming increasingly popular due to their speed and durability. They're more resistant to shocks and vibrations compared to HDDs, making them a great choice for laptops and mobile devices. Now, let's take our exploration beyond physical storage devices and into the realm of the cloud. This is where the magic of modern data storage truly shines. Cloud storage has revolutionized how we store and access data. No longer are we confined to local hard drives or physical storage devices. It's like having a digital safety deposit box accessible from anywhere in the world. Whether you're at home, in the office, or traveling, your data is always within reach. Imagine a vast network of data centers spread across the globe, storing your files securely. These data centers are equipped with advanced security measures to protect your information. That's the essence of cloud storage. It's not just about convenience, it's about security and reliability. With cloud services like Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud, you can upload your files to these remote servers and access them from any device with an internet connection. This means you can work on your documents, photos, and videos from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Cloud storage offers numerous benefits, including automatic backups, easy file sharing, and collaboration. You can share files with colleagues or friends with just a few clicks, and the ability to access your data from anywhere. This flexibility is invaluable in today's fast-paced world. It's like having a digital backpack that goes wherever you go. Your important files are always with you, ready to be accessed whenever you need them. This is the future of data storage, and it's here now. When you store files in the cloud, they're not actually floating around in the sky, despite the name. Instead, these files are stored in physical locations known as data centers. These data centers are massive facilities owned by tech giants like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. They house thousands of servers that store and manage your data. Think of these data centers as fortresses for your data. They are equipped with advanced security measures, including biometric scanners, surveillance cameras, and fire suppression systems. Redundant systems are in place to ensure your files are safe and always accessible, even in the event of hardware failures or natural disasters. When you need to access a file stored in the cloud, your device sends a request over the internet to the data center. This request travels through a complex network of cables and connections, spanning across cities, countries, and even continents. Once the request reaches the data center, the servers there retrieve the file and send it back to your device. This process happens in a matter of seconds, thanks to the high-speed internet connections and efficient data management systems in place. It's like ordering takeout from your favorite restaurant. Your device places the order, and the restaurant or data center delivers the food, or in this case, the data. The entire process is seamless and designed to provide you with quick and reliable access to your files, no matter where you are in the world. So, with all these different storage options available, how do you choose the right one for your needs? Well, it all depends on your specific requirements and priorities. If you prioritize speed and responsiveness, SSDs are the way to go. They're perfect for booting up your system quickly, running demanding applications, and enjoying faster loading times in games. For budget-conscious users who need ample storage space, HDDs are still a viable option. They're great for storing large media libraries, backups, and files you don't access frequently. Cloud storage is ideal for online backups, file sharing, and accessing your data from anywhere. It's also a convenient option if you use multiple devices and want to keep your files in sync. Ultimately, the best storage solution often involves a combination of different types. For example, you might have an SSD for your operating system and frequently used applications, an HDD for storing large files, and cloud storage for backups and file sharing. Remember, it's all about finding the right balance between speed, capacity, affordability, and convenience. The world of storage is constantly evolving, with new technologies and innovations emerging all the time. From traditional HDDs to blazing fast SSDs and the ever-expanding realm of cloud storage, there are more options than ever to manage our digital lives. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each type of storage, you can make informed decisions about how to store and access your precious data. As technology advances, we can expect even faster, more efficient, and more integrated storage solutions in the future. And there you have it, a crash course on the world of storage devices.
Today we're talking about cybersecurity, big word, right? But it's important stuff. Basically, it's about keeping your stuff safe online. That means your computer, your phone, your data, everything. We use the internet for everything these days, right? Shopping, banking, talking to friends, even controlling our smart homes. That's a lot of personal information floating around out there. Cybersecurity is what keeps that information out of the wrong hands. Think of it like locking your doors and windows, but for your digital life. Without cybersecurity, you're basically inviting hackers and scammers to mess with your life. And trust me, you don't want that. So let's dive in and learn how to protect ourselves online. Remember when that big company got hacked and everyone's data got leaked? Yeah, not good. Or how about when that celebrity's private photos got shared online without their permission? That's why cybersecurity matters, people. These things happen all the time, and they can have serious consequences. Identity theft, financial loss, damage to your reputation, it's not something you want to mess with. But here's the thing, it's not just big companies and celebrities who are targets. Anyone can be a victim of cybercrime. That's why it's crucial to take cybersecurity seriously, no matter who you are. It's not just about being tech savvy, it's about being street smart, digital street smart, that is. So let's learn some basic tips to stay safe online. Okay, let's start with the basics. Passwords. You know they're important, but are you using strong ones? A strong password is at least 12 characters long and uses a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Don't use the same password for multiple accounts. That's like using the same key for your house and your car. And please don't use password 123. Hackers can crack that in seconds. Think of a passphrase instead. It's a longer password that's easier to remember, like fluffy kittens love tuna or I love gaming and pizza. I know, remembering passwords is a pain. But that's where password managers come in. They're like digital vaults for your passwords, and they make your life so much easier. Trust me, using a password manager is a game changer. You know those annoying software updates that pop up at the worst possible time? Yeah, those are actually important. They often contain security patches that fix vulnerabilities hackers could exploit. Think of it like patching a hole in your fence before someone can sneak in. It's tempting to ignore updates, especially when you're busy, but trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. Set your devices and software to update automatically whenever possible. It's like having an invisible security guard working behind the scenes to keep you safe. And hey, while you're at it, make sure your antivirus software is up to date too. It's like having a guard dog for your computer, sniffing out and destroying any viruses or malware that try to sneak in. Ever get an email or text message that seems a little fishy? Like maybe it's from your bank asking for your login details, or maybe it's a too good to be true offer for a free cruise. That's probably a phishing attempt. Phishing is when scammers try to trick you into giving them your personal information. They might use fake websites, emails, or text messages that look very convincing. But don't be fooled. Legitimate companies will never ask you for sensitive information like your password or credit card number over email or text. If you ever get a suspicious message, don't click on any links or open any attachments. Instead, contact the company directly using their official website or phone number to verify the message. And remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Convenient, but risky, you know? Public Wi-Fi is everywhere, and while it offers great convenience, it comes with significant risks. We've all been there. You're at the coffee shop, airport, or hotel, and you need to connect to the Wi-Fi. It's almost second nature to look for that free connection. Public Wi-Fi is convenient, but it's also a potential security risk. These networks are often unprotected, making them a playground for cyber criminals. Think of it like a public bathroom. It's convenient, but you wouldn't want to handle your most sensitive information there, right? The same logic applies to public Wi-Fi. That's because public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, which means anyone can potentially see what you're doing online. Your data is exposed to prying eyes. Hackers can easily intercept your data, steal your passwords, or even infect your device with malware. It's like leaving your front door wide open. So what can you do? How can you protect yourself in these situations? First, avoid accessing sensitive information like your bank account or online shopping accounts while on public Wi-Fi. It's better to wait until you're on a secure network. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a VPN. A virtual private network can be a lifesaver. A VPN encrypts your internet connection, making it much harder for hackers to snoop on your data. It adds a layer of security, ensuring your information stays private. Be careful what you share, seriously. The digital world is vast and full of hidden dangers. Social media is a great way to connect with friends and family, but it's also a goldmine for scammers and identity thieves. They are constantly on the lookout for any piece of information they can exploit. Be mindful of what you share online. Your address, phone number, birthday, and other personal details can be used to guess your passwords or answer security questions. Even seemingly harmless information can be pieced together to create a full profile of you. Think twice before posting photos or videos that reveal personal information, like your home address or your kid's school. These details can be used to track your movements or even steal your identity. And be wary of friend requests from people you don't know. Not everyone online is who they claim to be. Scammers often create fake profiles to try and gain your trust so they can scam you later. They might pretend to be someone you know or someone with shared interests. It's also a good idea to review your privacy settings on social media regularly. Make sure your posts are only visible to people you trust. Make sure you're only sharing information with people you trust. Always double-check your privacy settings and be cautious about what you post. Remember, the internet is forever. Once you post something online, it can be very difficult to remove it completely. Think before you post, and always consider the long-term implications of sharing your personal information online. Imagine this. Your computer crashes, your phone gets stolen, or your entire hard drive fails. All your precious photos, videos, documents gone. That's why having backups is crucial. Backups are like insurance for your digital life. They protect you from losing everything in case disaster strikes. There are tons of ways to back up your data. You can use an external hard drive, cloud storage services, or even a combination of both. The important thing is to have multiple backups in different locations. That way, if one backup fails, you have others to fall back on. Don't wait until it's too late. Set up automatic backups for your important files and devices today. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later if, or should I say when, something goes wrong. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is like having a bodyguard for your online accounts. It's a simple yet powerful way to enhance your digital security. It adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to enter a second form of verification. in addition to your password when logging in from a new device or location. This means that even if someone manages to steal your password, they still can't access your account without the second factor. This second factor could be a code from an authentication app, a text message to your phone, or even a fingerprint scan. Each method provides a unique way to verify your identity. This makes it much harder for hackers to access your accounts, even if they have your password. The additional step acts as a significant barrier against unauthorized access. Many online services offer 2FA, including email, social media, and banking websites. These platforms understand the importance of protecting your personal information. It might seem like a hassle at first, but it's a small price to pay for the added peace of mind. The extra few seconds it takes to verify your identity can save you from potential headaches and security breaches. Turn on 2FA wherever possible. It's one of the best things you can do to protect your online accounts. By taking this simple step, you're significantly enhancing your online security and ensuring that your personal information remains safe. Cybersecurity isn't a one-time thing, it's an ongoing process. Hackers are constantly coming up with new ways to exploit vulnerabilities, so it's important to stay informed about the latest threats and best practices. Subscribe to cybersecurity blogs, follow reputable security experts on social media, and keep your software and devices up to date. The more you know about cybersecurity, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself and your loved ones from online threats. Remember, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. By taking simple steps to protect ourselves online, we can all contribute to a safer and more secure digital world. So there you have it, some basic cybersecurity tips to keep you safe online. Remember, it's not about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. Just like you wouldn't leave your front door unlocked, don't leave your digital life vulnerable to attack.
Today we're diving into the exciting world of software development. It might sound intimidating, but trust me, it's fascinating once you get the hang of it. Imagine building something amazing, like a phone app or a website, using your creativity and problem-solving skills. That's what software development is all about. Software developers are like digital architects. They use special languages to tell computers what to do. It's like giving instructions to a very obedient dog, but instead of fetching, the computer follows your commands to create software. From the apps we use daily to the websites we browse, software is everywhere, making our lives easier and more entertaining. Have you ever wondered how your favorite game was created or how that cool new app on your phone came to be? Well, it all starts with an idea. Software developers take those ideas and turn them into reality using their coding superpowers. They write lines of code, which are like instructions for the computer, telling it exactly what to do. So, if you've ever been curious about the magic behind the digital world, stick around. We're about to unravel the mysteries of software development together. Get ready to be amazed by the power of programming. Now let's talk about programming languages, the secret code that makes computers tick. Just like we use languages like English or Spanish to communicate with each other, programmers use specific languages to talk to computers. These languages have their own set of rules and grammar, but don't worry, they're not as complicated as they sound. Think of it this way. If you want to bake a cake, you need a recipe written in a language you understand. Similarly, to create software, developers use programming languages to write instructions that computers can understand and execute. These instructions tell the computer everything it needs to know, from how the software should look to what it should do when you click a button. Programming languages are the building blocks of software development. They provide a way for us to translate our ideas and instructions into a form that computers can understand and act upon. Next up, we'll explore some of the most popular programming languages used in the industry today. Stay tuned. Just like there are many languages spoken around the world, there are many different programming languages. Each language has its own strengths and is suited for specific types of tasks. Let's look at a few popular ones. First up, we have JavaScript. This language is like the life of the party when it comes to web development. It makes websites interactive and dynamic, adding cool effects and animations. Think of those fun quizzes you take online or the games you play on websites. JavaScript is often behind those. Next, we have Python. Known for its simplicity and readability, Python is like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. It's used in various domains, from web development and data science to machine learning and artificial intelligence. Another popular language is Java. It's a powerful and versatile language used for building everything from mobile apps to enterprise software. These are just a few examples of the many programming languages out there. The best language for a particular project depends on factors like the type of software being developed, the platform it will run on, and the developer's preferences. Now that we know a bit about programming languages, let's move on to development environments. Imagine a carpenter's workshop. It's filled with tools and equipment that help them build furniture. Similarly, a development environment is a software developer's workshop. It provides all the tools and resources they need to write, test, and debug their code. Think of it like this. You wouldn't write a novel on a sticky note, right? You'd want a comfortable writing space with all the necessary tools, like a computer, a word processor, and maybe some coffee. Similarly, software developers need a dedicated environment that provides them with the tools and features they need to code efficiently. These environments often include text editors for writing and editing code, debuggers for finding and fixing errors in the code, compilers for translating code into a language that computers can understand. Having the right development environment can make a world of difference for a programmer's productivity and efficiency. It's like having a well-organized workshop where everything is within reach, allowing the developer to focus on the creative process of coding. Creating software is like building a house. You don't just start laying bricks without a plan, right? That's where the Software Development Lifecycle, or SDLC, comes in. It's a roadmap that outlines the different stages involved in building software, from the initial idea to the final product. Think of the SDLC as a recipe for success in software development. Just like a recipe guides you through the steps of baking a cake, the SDLC provides a structured approach to building software, ensuring that each step is carefully considered and executed. This structured approach helps ensure that the final product meets the user's requirements and is of high quality. It also helps manage the complexity of software development, breaking down the process into smaller, more manageable stages. Let's dive into each stage of the SDLC in more detail. Laying the foundation. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't start construction without knowing how many rooms you need, what kind of layout you want, or the budget you have, right? Similarly, the first stage of the SDLC is all about understanding what the software needs to do and who it's being built for. This stage involves gathering requirements from stakeholders, such as users, clients, and project managers. It's like having a family meeting to discuss everyone's needs and preferences for the new house. Once the requirements are gathered, they are analyzed to ensure they are clear, complete, and feasible. This analysis helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that everyone is on the same page before moving on to the next stage. With a clear understanding of the requirements, it's time to start designing the software. This stage is like creating a blueprint for the house, outlining its structure, features, and functionality. Software designers create a detailed plan that outlines the software's architecture, user interface, and data flow. Think of it like this. You wouldn't start building a house without a blueprint, right? That's because the blueprint provides a visual representation of the house's layout, ensuring that everything is structured correctly and that the different parts work together seamlessly. The design stage is crucial because it lays the foundation for the entire software development process. A well-designed software system is easier to build, maintain, and understand. With the design in place, it's time to start writing the actual code, the instructions that will tell the computer what to do. This stage is where the software starts to take shape, like the walls and roof of a house being built. Programmers use their coding skills and the chosen programming language to translate the design into lines of code. They carefully follow the design specifications and adhere to coding standards to ensure that the code is clean, efficient, and maintainable. This stage is often the most time-consuming and challenging part of the SDLC, requiring a deep understanding of programming concepts and attention to detail. It's like the construction phase of building a house, where skilled workers meticulously bring the architect's vision to life. You wouldn't move into a new house without making sure everything works properly, right? Similarly, before software is released to the public, it undergoes rigorous testing to ensure that it functions as intended and is free of bugs. Testing is like the inspection process for a house. Just like inspectors check the electrical, plumbing, and structural integrity of a house, software testers put the software through its paces, identifying any errors or defects that need to be addressed. During testing, the software is run through various scenarios and inputs to identify any potential issues. Testers act like end users, interacting with the software and reporting any problems they encounter. Thorough testing is essential to ensure that the software is reliable, stable, and meets the user's expectations. Once the software has been thoroughly tested and deemed ready, it's time for deployment, the process of making it available to users. This stage is like the grand opening of a house where it's finally ready for people to move in and enjoy. Deployment involves installing the software on the target systems, configuring it according to the user's requirements, and providing any necessary training or documentation. It's like handing over the keys to the new homeowners and making sure they know how everything works. Deployment can be a complex process, especially for large-scale software systems. It requires careful planning and coordination to ensure a smooth transition from development to production. That's a wrap on our journey through the world of software development. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of programming languages to the intricacies of the software development lifecycle. Just like learning a new language or mastering a new skill, software development takes time, effort, and dedication. But the rewards are well worth it. By understanding the fundamentals of software development, you unlock a world of possibilities, empowering yourself to create innovative solutions and shape the digital landscape. Remember, the digital world is constantly evolving, and so is the field of software development. New technologies emerge, programming languages advance, and the demand for skilled developers continues to grow. So if you're fascinated by the power of technology and eager to embark on a challenging and rewarding career path, software development might be just the right fit for you.
Today, we're diving into the world of productivity software, your digital toolbox for conquering everyday tasks. Just like a handy toolbox helps with physical projects, these software applications are essential for handling digital work efficiently. We'll explore 3 core applications: word processing, spreadsheets, and databases. Whether you're a student writing essays, a professional crafting reports, or anyone managing data, these tools are your secret weapons. Get ready to unlock a world of efficiency and organization. Let's get started. First up, we have word processing. Think of it as your digital typewriter, but way more powerful. Word processing software like the popular Microsoft Word lets you create, edit, format, and manage documents effortlessly. Need to write an essay, a letter, a resume, or even a book? Word processing has got you covered. You can start with a blank page and let your creativity flow. The software provides a plethora of tools to help you along the way. You can easily type up your thoughts, fix any typos, change the font size and style, add bullet points, insert images, and so much more. With built-in spell check and grammar check, you can ensure your document is polished and professional. Need to find the perfect word? The Thesaurus feature can help you enhance your vocabulary and make your writing more impactful. Word processing eliminates the hassle of manual revisions and messy handwriting. Collaborating with others? The Track Changes feature allows you to see edits and suggestions from your peers, making teamwork seamless. Plus, you can save your documents to the cloud, ensuring they are accessible from anywhere, anytime. It's like having a magic wand for your words. With word processing, the possibilities are endless. Whether you're a student, a professional, or a creative writer, this tool can help you bring your ideas to life with ease and efficiency. Word processing is more than just typing. It's about presenting your ideas clearly and professionally. Formatting tools help you do just that. Imagine changing the font to something more readable or highlighting important points in bold. You can create headings, subheadings, and numbered lists to structure your content beautifully. Need to add images or charts? Word processing handles that too. But wait, there's more. Powerful editing features like spell check, grammar correction, and find and replace ensure your work is polished and error-free. Next, let's talk about spreadsheets. These powerful tools are essential for anyone looking to manage data efficiently. Don't let the name intimidate you. Spreadsheets might sound complex, but they are incredibly user-friendly once you get the hang of them. Spreadsheets are simply digital grids that help you organize and analyze data. They consist of rows and columns that intersect to form cells, where you can input various types of information. Think of a spreadsheet like a giant interactive calculator. But it's much more than that. It's a versatile tool that can handle a wide range of tasks. You can input numbers, text, and formulas into cells organized in rows and columns. These formulas can perform simple arithmetic or complex calculations, making your data work for you. This makes it incredibly easy to perform calculations, track expenses, create budgets, and even analyze complex financial data. Whether you're managing your personal finances or handling business accounts, spreadsheets are invaluable. You can also create charts and graphs to visualize your data, making it easier to understand and present. Microsoft Excel is the undisputed king of spreadsheets. It offers a plethora of features that cater to both beginners and advanced users. It's used by businesses, students, and individuals alike to manage everything from simple lists to sophisticated financial models. Its versatility and power make it a go-to tool for data management. If you're new to spreadsheets, there are plenty of resources available to help you learn. Online courses, tutorials, and forums can guide you through the basics and beyond. With a bit of practice, you'll find that taming numbers with spreadsheets is not only easy, but also incredibly rewarding. Spreadsheets are incredibly powerful because of their built-in functions. Formulas allow you to perform calculations automatically, saving you time and reducing errors. Need to sum a column of numbers, calculate percentages, or find averages? Formulas make it a breeze. But spreadsheets are more than just number crunchers. You can create visually appealing charts and graphs to represent your data in a way that's easy to understand. This is incredibly useful for presentations, reports, and even personal insights. Now let's move on to databases. Don't worry, you don't need to be a tech wizard to understand them. Databases are essentially structured collections of information or data, organized for efficient storage, retrieval, and management. Imagine a library with thousands of books. A database is like the library catalog system, allowing you to easily search for and find the specific book you need. Now we're going to delve into the essential building blocks of any database system. Understanding these components is crucial for anyone looking to manage or analyze data effectively. Databases are made up of three main components: tables, queries, and reports. Each of these components plays a unique and vital role in the overall functionality of the database. Tables are like the shelves in our library analogy. Just as shelves hold books in an organized manner, tables hold data in a structured format. They hold the actual data organized in rows and columns just like in a spreadsheet. This organization makes it easy to store, retrieve, and manage large amounts of information efficiently. Each row represents a record, like a book, and each column represents a field, like the book's title, author, or ISBN. This structure allows for detailed and specific data storage, making it easy to locate and manipulate individual pieces of information. Queries are like search tools. They are the means by which we can interact with the data stored in our tables. They allow you to ask specific questions about the data stored in the tables. For instance, you might want to know how many books by a particular author are available in the library. For example, you could use a query to find all customers who made a purchase in the last month. This ability to filter and sort data based on specific criteria is what makes queries so powerful. Reports are used to present the results of your queries in a clear and organized way. They transform raw data into meaningful information that can be easily understood and analyzed. They can be formatted, printed, or even exported to other applications. This flexibility allows you to share your findings with others or use the data in different software tools for further analysis. Whether you're creating a simple summary or a detailed analysis, reports are essential for communicating your data insights effectively. Here's the really cool part. You can often integrate these different applications to work together seamlessly. For example, you could create a chart in Excel based on data stored in an Access database, and then embed that chart into a Word document. This integration allows you to leverage the strengths of each application, creating a powerful and efficient workflow. From documents to data insights. These productivity tools have countless real-world applications. Students use them for writing essays, creating presentations, and organizing research. Professionals rely on them for drafting reports, analyzing data, managing projects, and communicating effectively. From personal budgeting to managing complex business operations, these applications are indispensable in today's digital world. In today's fast-paced, information-driven world, mastering productivity software is more important than ever. These tools empower us to work smarter, not harder, by automating tasks, improving accuracy, and boosting efficiency. Whether you're a student, a professional, or simply someone who wants to be more organized and productive, investing time in learning these applications is a wise decision. So there you have it, a quick overview of word processing, spreadsheets, and databases. These powerful tools can transform the way you work, learn, and manage information. Embrace the power of productivity and watch your efficiency soar.
Ever wondered who keeps the digital world spinning smoothly, ensuring everything runs like clockwork? Meet the tech support heroes, the wizards behind the curtain of our tech-driven lives, working tirelessly to keep everything in check. They're the first line of defense when your computer throws a tantrum or your internet connection decides to play hide and seek, saving the day with their expertise. From troubleshooting pesky software glitches to rescuing you from the depths of network nightmares, they handle it all with precision and skill. Tech support professionals are the unsung champions of the tech world, often working behind the scenes to ensure everything runs smoothly. They navigate the intricate web of hardware, software, and networks, ensuring that our digital lives run without a hitch, no matter the complexity. So whether you're a tech novice or a seasoned digital native, there's always something new to learn from these experts. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of tech support, uncovering the secrets behind their success. We'll explore their roles, responsibilities, and the essential skills that make them the true guardians of our digital realm, keeping our tech lives seamless and secure. Let's start with the backbone of our digital existence: hardware. Remember that shiny new laptop you couldn't wait to get your hands on? Tech support professionals are the masterminds who make sure it's set up and ready to go. They're the ones who connect all the wires, install the operating system, and ensure that your printer actually, prints. Think of them as tech surgeons, meticulously piecing together the physical components of your computer system. But their expertise doesn't end there. They're also responsible for maintaining and repairing hardware, replacing faulty components, and keeping your devices in tip-top shape. From diagnosing a hard drive on the fritz to performing surgery on a malfunctioning motherboard, these tech whisperers keep your hardware humming along. Now let's talk software, the invisible force that breathes life into our devices. Tech support professionals are the sorcerers of the software realm, conjuring up applications, installing programs, and ensuring that everything runs smoothly. They're masters of operating systems, fluent in the languages of Windows, Mac, and Linux, guiding users through the intricacies of the digital world. Need to install the latest productivity suite or update your antivirus software? They've got you covered. But their magic doesn't stop there. They troubleshoot software glitches, banish pesky bugs, and ensure that your applications are always up to date and secure. Think of them as digital detectives, tracking down the root cause of software errors and restoring order to your digital domain. In today's interconnected world, networks are the invisible threads that bind us together. And who are the stealthy ninjas ensuring that these connections remain strong and secure? You guessed it, tech support professionals. They're the architects of the network infrastructure, setting up routers, configuring firewalls, and creating the pathways for data to flow seamlessly. They ensure that you can connect to the internet, access shared files, and collaborate with colleagues, all while keeping cyber threats at bay. Imagine them as digital traffic controllers, directing the flow of information packets, preventing collisions, and ensuring that your data reaches its destination quickly and securely. They are the guardians of the network realm, protecting your online activities and keeping you connected to the digital world. Now let's face it, even with the best tech support in the world, technology has a knack for throwing curveballs our way. It's almost as if our devices have a mind of their own, choosing the most inconvenient times to malfunction. That's where troubleshooting comes in, the art of diagnosing and resolving technical issues. It's a skill that requires patience, precision, and a deep understanding of how technology works. Tech support professionals are the ultimate tech detectives, armed with their knowledge, experience, and a trusty toolkit of diagnostic tools. They are always ready to dive into the depths of any technical problem. They approach each problem methodically, gathering information, analyzing symptoms, and using their deductive reasoning skills to pinpoint the culprit. It's a process that can sometimes feel like solving a complex puzzle. Whether it's a blue screen of death, a frozen application, or a printer that's decided to go on strike, they know just the right questions to ask and the right buttons to push to get things back on track. Their expertise ensures that even the most stubborn issues are resolved efficiently. They're the calm in the midst of the tech storm, providing reassurance and guidance when technology decides to test our patience. Their ability to remain composed under pressure is what makes them invaluable in any tech crisis. Let's talk about a scenario we've all experienced, the dreaded Wi-Fi woes. You're in the middle of an important online meeting, and suddenly your connection drops, leaving you stranded in the digital wilderness. Fear not, for tech support professionals are the park rangers of the Wi-Fi wilderness, equipped to guide you back to the land of connectivity. They'll check your router settings, troubleshoot signal interference, and even perform a digital rain dance. Okay, maybe not the last one. To restore your internet access. They understand the frustration of a spotty connection and will work tirelessly to ensure that you can browse, stream, and video chat to your heart's content. So the next time your Wi-Fi decides to play hide and seek, Remember the tech support heroes who are always there to guide you back to the digital highway. In today's world, where almost every device in our homes relies on a stable internet connection, from smart TVs to home assistants, a reliable Wi-Fi network is more crucial than ever. Tech support professionals not only fix issues, but also educate users on how to maintain a healthy network. They might suggest optimal router placements, recommend the best channels, and even advise on the latest firmware updates. With their expertise, they ensure that your digital life runs smoothly, allowing you to stay connected with loved ones, work efficiently, and enjoy your favorite online activities without interruption. So let's give a shout out to these unsung heroes who keep our digital world spinning. The next time you face a Wi-Fi hiccup, you know who to call. Remember that sinking feeling when your computer suddenly freezes, refusing to respond to your frantic clicks and keystrokes? Or when your printer decides to go on a paper jam rampage? These hardware hiccups can be incredibly frustrating, but fear not, for tech support professionals are the tech whisperers who can calm even the most temperamental of devices. They approach each hardware malfunction with a cool head and a steady hand, diagnosing the problem, replacing faulty components, and bringing your devices back from the brink of disaster. They're the tech surgeons, performing intricate procedures to ensure that your hardware is healthy and happy. Ah, software errors, those cryptic messages that pop up at the most inconvenient times, leaving us staring at our screens in bewilderment. But fear not, for tech support professionals are the code whisperers, fluent in the language of software, and equipped to debug even the most perplexing of errors. They understand that behind every error message lies a logical explanation, a bug waiting to be squashed. They'll analyze error logs, scour through lines of code, and consult their vast knowledge base to identify the root cause of the problem. They're the digital detectives of the software world, tracking down bugs and restoring order to your applications. What does it take to be a tech support superhero? It's a combination of technical prowess, problem-solving skills, and a dash of good old-fashioned patience. First and foremost, a solid understanding of computer hardware and software is essential. They need to be fluent in the language of operating systems, networks, and applications. But technical skills alone aren't enough. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills are crucial, as they often work directly with users, explaining complex technical concepts in a clear and concise manner. Ever wondered what a typical day looks like for a tech support professional? Well, no 2 days are ever the same, but one thing's for sure, it's never dull. They might start their day by checking their queue of support tickets, prioritizing urgent requests, and tackling issues one by one. From troubleshooting network connectivity problems to helping users reset their passwords, they're constantly on the move, both physically and mentally. They might spend their afternoon installing new software updates, configuring hardware, or providing training to users on new technologies. And let's not forget about those unexpected fire drills when a critical system goes down, requiring all hands on deck to resolve the issue and get things back up and running. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating world of tech support. These unsung heroes play a vital role in our tech-driven world, keeping our digital lives running smoothly. If you're someone who enjoys problem-solving, has a passion for technology, and thrives in a fast-paced environment, then a career in tech support might just be your calling.
We live in an extraordinary time. Technology connects us like never before. It empowers us, informs us, and entertains us. But this digital age comes with a critical responsibility: ethics. As our world becomes increasingly interwoven with technology, the ethical implications of its use grow more profound. From artificial intelligence to data privacy, the choices we make today will shape the digital landscape of tomorrow. This isn't just about following rules, it's about understanding the power we wield through technology and using it for good. It's about recognizing that every click, every download, every line of code has consequences. Join me as we explore the fascinating and sometimes daunting world of ethics in IT. Together, let's navigate this new frontier with wisdom and responsibility. Imagine a world where your every move is tracked, your online purchases, your location, your private messages, all accessible to others. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality we face in the age of big data. Every day we generate an astonishing amount of data. This data holds immense value, but it also presents significant ethical challenges. How do we balance the benefits of data analysis with the fundamental right to privacy? It's a delicate balance. Companies need data to improve their services, but individuals deserve control over their personal information. Transparency is key. We need clear guidelines about how data is collected, used, and protected. The choices we make today will determine the future of data privacy. Let's work together to ensure a digital world where information is used responsibly and individuals' rights are respected. In the world of IT, our work goes beyond lines of code and algorithms. We are entrusted with sensitive information, critical infrastructure, and the power to shape the digital experiences of others. This is why a strong code of conduct is essential. It's our compass, guiding us towards ethical decision-making in a complex digital landscape. Honesty, integrity, and respect, these values must underpin every aspect of our work. We have a responsibility to use our skills for good. This means safeguarding confidential information, protecting systems from malicious attacks, and creating technology that benefits society as a whole. Our actions have consequences. By upholding the highest ethical standards, we can ensure that technology remains a force for progress and innovation. Imagine a world without cybersecurity. Banks hacked, identities stolen, critical infrastructure crippled. The consequences would be catastrophic. Cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data, it's about protecting our way of life. IT professionals are the guardians of the digital realm, responsible for safeguarding systems from ever-evolving threats. This requires constant vigilance. We must stay ahead of the curve, anticipating new attack vectors and developing innovative solutions to mitigate risk. Collaboration is crucial. Sharing information and best practices strengthens our collective defenses. The battle for cybersecurity is ongoing. By working together, we can ensure a safer, more secure digital future for all. Artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming our world. From self-driving cars to medical diagnoses, AI has the potential to revolutionize countless aspects of our lives. But this power comes with profound ethical implications. As we develop increasingly sophisticated AI systems, we must consider the potential consequences. How do we ensure that AI is used for good? How do we prevent bias from creeping into algorithms? These are complex questions with no easy answers. Open dialogue is essential. We need to engage in thoughtful discussions about the ethical implications of AI, involving experts from diverse fields. Transparency is key. We need to understand how AI systems work and how decisions are made. The future of AI is in our hands. Let's shape it with wisdom, foresight, and a commitment to ethical development. Social media has become an integral part of our lives. It connects us with friends and family, provides a platform for sharing ideas, and keeps us informed about the world around us. But social media also has a dark side. Cyberbullying, misinformation, and privacy violations are rampant. As IT professionals, we have a responsibility to mitigate these harms. We can design platforms that promote healthy online interactions. We can develop algorithms that prioritize accurate information over sensationalized content. We can empower users with the tools to protect their privacy. Social media has the power to unite or divide. Let's use our skills to ensure that it becomes a force for good, fostering empathy, understanding, and constructive dialogue. IT professionals have a unique opportunity to shape the world. The technology we create has the power to influence behavior, drive social change, and address some of the world's most pressing challenges. This power comes with great responsibility. We must consider the broader societal implications of our work. How will this technology be used? Who will it benefit? Are there any potential negative consequences? We can use our skills to create technology that promotes equality, protects the environment, and improves lives. We can amplify marginalized voices, bridge divides, and empower communities. The choices we make today will have far-reaching consequences. Let's use our influence to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable future for all. Ethical lapses in IT can have devastating consequences. Data breaches can lead to identity theft and financial ruin. Cyber attacks can disrupt critical infrastructure, endangering lives. Misinformation can erode trust in institutions and sow discord. The ripple effects of unethical behavior can be felt far and wide. They can damage reputations, erode public trust, and have a chilling effect on innovation. The consequences can be both immediate and long-lasting, impacting individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. Transparency and accountability are crucial. When ethical lapses occur, we must investigate them thoroughly, learn from our mistakes, and implement safeguards to prevent future occurrences. By upholding the highest ethical standards, we can create a more resilient, trustworthy, and responsible digital ecosystem. Ethical considerations in IT are not just the responsibility of individual professionals. It's a collective responsibility that requires the participation of educators, policymakers, business leaders, and the public at large. We need to integrate ethics into IT education from the ground up, ensuring that future generations of IT professionals are equipped with the knowledge and skills to navigate the complex ethical challenges of the digital age. Policymakers have a crucial role to play in creating a regulatory framework that promotes ethical innovation while protecting fundamental rights. Business leaders must prioritize ethical considerations in their decision-making processes, recognizing that long-term success depends on public trust. And finally, the public needs to be informed about the ethical implications of technology, demanding transparency and accountability from those who develop and deploy it. The digital revolution is still in its early stages. As technology continues to advance at an unprecedented pace, the ethical dilemmas we face will only become more complex. But one thing is clear: ethics must be our guiding force. We cannot allow technological innovation to outpace our moral compass. The future of IT depends on our ability to harness the power of technology for good, creating a digital world that benefits all of humanity. This requires ongoing dialogue, collaboration, and a willingness to ask difficult questions. It demands that we prioritize human well-being, social justice, and environmental sustainability in every aspect of our work. The choices we make today will determine the course of the digital revolution. Let's strive to create a future where technology empowers, uplifts, and inspires. The ethical considerations we've discussed today are just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to explore.
Technology is always changing. Today, it's changing faster than ever. New technologies are emerging, shaping our world in exciting ways. They are like babies, full of potential. They promise to change how we live, work, and interact. Understanding these technologies is important. It's about understanding the future. It's about being prepared for the opportunities and challenges ahead. This video will be your guide. We'll explore 3 key emerging technologies: AI, IoT, and blockchain. Get ready for an exciting journey. Let's dive into the world of tomorrow. Imagine a world where machines can think like humans. That's the promise of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is about making machines smart. We want machines to learn from experience. We want them to solve problems, just like we do. AI systems learn from huge amounts of data. They use this data to identify patterns. Then, they use these patterns to make predictions. For example, an AI system can learn to recognize faces in photos, or it can learn to translate languages. AI is already changing our lives. It's used in everything from voice assistants to self-driving cars, and it's only going to become more powerful in the future. AI in action, from self-driving cars to curing diseases. The advancements in artificial intelligence are revolutionizing multiple industries. AI is more than just a cool technology. It's a powerful tool that's reshaping our world in ways we never imagined. It's already making a real difference in the world. From enhancing our daily lives to solving complex problems, AI is everywhere. One area where AI is having a major impact is healthcare. The integration of AI in medical practices is transforming patient care. AI is being used to develop new drugs and treatments. This accelerates the process of bringing life-saving medications to market. It can also help doctors diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately. This is saving lives by enabling timely interventions and personalized treatments. AI is also transforming transportation. The technology is making our commutes safer and more efficient. Self-driving cars are no longer science fiction. They are real and are being tested on roads around the world. Using AI, these cars can navigate roads and traffic. They can make split-second decisions to avoid accidents. This will make driving safer and more efficient. Reduced human error means fewer accidents and smoother traffic flow. These are just a few examples of how AI is changing our world. The potential applications are limitless. As AI continues to develop, we can expect even more amazing applications in the future. The possibilities are truly endless, and the future looks bright with AI. Imagine a world where everything is connected to the internet. Your refrigerator, your car, even your toothbrush. This is the vision of the Internet of Things, or IoT. The IoT is all about connecting devices. We want devices to collect data and share it with each other. This allows devices to communicate and work together. For example, your refrigerator could track the food you have. Then it could order more when you're running low. Or your car could communicate with traffic lights to avoid congestion. The IoT has the potential to make our lives easier and more efficient. Next, we'll explore how the Internet of Things, or IoT, is revolutionizing our daily lives and urban environments. The IoT is not just a futuristic concept, It is a rapidly growing network of connected devices that communicate and share data with each other. It's already changing the way we live, work, and interact with our surroundings. From our homes to our workplaces, IoT technology is making a significant impact. One of the most visible impacts of the IoT is the rise of smart homes. These homes are equipped with devices that can be controlled remotely, providing convenience and efficiency. Imagine controlling your home's lighting, temperature, and appliances with a simple voice command or a tap on your smartphone. You can even set schedules for your devices to operate automatically. This is now a reality thanks to the IoT. Smart home systems can learn your preferences and adjust settings accordingly, making your home more comfortable and energy efficient. The IoT is also transforming cities into smart cities. These cities use IoT technology to improve infrastructure, public services, and overall quality of life for residents. Traffic management systems use sensors to monitor traffic flow and optimize traffic light timing. This technology helps to reduce congestion and improve the efficiency of transportation networks. This helps to reduce congestion and improve air quality. By minimizing idle times and streamlining traffic, smart cities can significantly cut down on pollution. Smart streetlights can adjust their brightness based on the time of day and the presence of pedestrians, saving energy and improving safety. These lights can also alert authorities to maintenance needs, ensuring they are always functioning optimally. These are just a few examples of how the IoT is making our lives more convenient, efficient, and sustainable. As IoT technology continues to evolve, we can expect even more innovative solutions that will further enhance our daily lives and urban environments. Blockchain is a complex technology, but its core idea is simple: decentralization. Imagine a digital record of transactions. This record is not stored in one place. Instead, it's copied across a network of computers. This network is the blockchain. This decentralization makes blockchain very secure. To tamper with one record, you'd have to tamper with every copy on the network. This is virtually impossible. Blockchain is most famous for its role in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. However, it has the potential to revolutionize many other industries as well. While Bitcoin brought blockchain into the limelight, its potential applications extend far beyond cryptocurrencies. Blockchain is poised to revolutionize various sectors by increasing transparency, security, and efficiency. In supply chain management, blockchain can track products from their origin to the consumer, ensuring authenticity and ethical sourcing. This transparency builds trust with consumers and streamlines the supply chain process. In healthcare, blockchain can securely store and share electronic health records, giving patients more control over their data and improving data exchange between healthcare providers. This can lead to better coordinated care and more accurate diagnoses. These are just a few examples of how blockchain is transforming industries and creating new possibilities. AI, IoT, and blockchain are powerful technologies on their own, but when combined, they create even more transformative possibilities. Imagine a network of self-driving cars, powered by AI, that communicate with each other through IoT and manage payments and ride-sharing services securely using blockchain. This synergy can revolutionize transportation as we know it. In healthcare, AI-powered medical devices can collect real-time patient data through IoT, and this data can be securely stored and shared on a blockchain network, ensuring privacy and enabling personalized treatment plans. The convergence of these technologies amplifies their individual strengths and opens up a world of possibilities for innovation and progress. Emerging technologies like AI, IoT, and blockchain bring both incredible opportunities and significant challenges. These technologies are rapidly transforming various sectors, from healthcare and finance to education and transportation. As these technologies become more prevalent, it's crucial to consider their broader societal implications. They have the power to reshape our daily lives, influence our interactions, and redefine the way we work and communicate. On the one hand, these technologies have the potential to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. They can drive innovation, enhance productivity, and create new economic opportunities. From combating climate change with smart grids and renewable energy solutions to improving healthcare outcomes with AI-powered diagnostics and personalized medicine, the possibilities for positive change are vast. These advancements can lead to more efficient resource management and better quality of life. On the other hand, there are legitimate concerns about job displacement due to automation, ethical considerations surrounding AI decision-making, and the potential for data privacy breaches in an increasingly connected world. The rapid pace of technological change can also lead to societal disruptions and inequalities. Addressing these challenges will require careful planning, regulation, and ongoing dialogue to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly and for the benefit of all. Policymakers, industry leaders, and the public must work together to create frameworks that promote innovation while safeguarding societal values and human rights. The world of technology is constantly evolving. Staying ahead of the curve is crucial for individuals and businesses alike. By understanding the potential and implications of emerging technologies, we can harness their power for positive change. This video has provided a glimpse into the exciting world of AI, IoT, and blockchain. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The journey of exploration and discovery in the realm of emerging technologies is ongoing.
Today we're diving into the exciting world of information technology. It's everywhere. It's the magic behind your smartphones, your video games, and even your smart fridge. IT is about using computers and software to store, retrieve, and send information. Basically, it's the backbone of our modern digital world. Pretty cool, right? And guess what? This industry is booming. There are tons of awesome job opportunities out there. Let's explore some of the coolest IT career paths together. First up, we've got software developers. These are the unsung heroes of our digital world. These are the masterminds behind the software we use every day. From the apps on our phones to the complex systems running businesses, they create the digital tools that shape our lives. Think about your favorite app or video game. The seamless experience, the intuitive design, the engaging features, all of these are the result of countless hours of coding and testing. Software developers made that happen. They brainstorm, design, and implement ideas, turning concepts into reality. They use programming languages like Python or Java to write code. These languages are the building blocks of software, allowing developers to create everything from simple websites to complex artificial intelligence systems. This code tells computers what to do. It's a precise and detailed set of instructions that guide the computer's actions. It's like writing instructions in a language computers understand. This requires not only technical skills but also creativity and precision. To be a software developer, you need to be good at problem solving and have a knack for logic. Every day they tackle complex challenges, finding innovative solutions to make software more efficient and user-friendly. You also need to be a good communicator to explain your ideas to others. Collaboration is key in this field, as developers often work in teams to bring projects to life. They must articulate their thoughts clearly, whether they're discussing a new feature with a colleague or presenting a project to stakeholders. Continuous learning is another crucial aspect of being a software developer. Technology evolves rapidly, and staying up to date with the latest trends and tools is essential. Many developers attend workshops, boot camps, and conferences to hone their skills and learn new techniques. The flexibility of this career is another appealing factor. Many software developers have the option to work remotely, allowing them to balance their professional and personal lives more effectively. And when a project is successfully launched, the sense of accomplishment is immense. Seeing your work being used and appreciated by people around the world is incredibly rewarding. Mentorship is also a significant part of the software development community. Experienced developers often guide newcomers, sharing their knowledge and helping them grow in their careers. Events like hackathons bring developers together to collaborate on innovative projects, fostering a sense of community and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. In essence, software developers are the architects of the digital age. Their work touches every aspect of our lives, driving innovation and shaping the future. They are the creative problem solvers, the meticulous planners, and the passionate learners who make our digital world possible. Next, let's talk about data analysts. We live in a world overflowing with data. Data analysts are like detectives who make sense of it all. They collect, clean, and analyze data to uncover hidden patterns and insights. Businesses use these insights to make better decisions. It's like finding hidden treasures in a mountain of information. Data analysts need to be good with numbers and have strong analytical skills. They also need to be able to communicate their findings clearly and effectively. Now let's move on to cybersecurity experts. These are the guardians of the digital world, protecting our data and systems from cyber threats. Cybersecurity experts are like digital superheroes. They prevent hackers from stealing information or disrupting networks. They keep our online world safe. To be a cybersecurity expert, you need to have a strong understanding of computer systems and networks. You also need to be able to think like a hacker to anticipate their moves. Last but not least, we have network engineers. These are the people who build and maintain the infrastructure that connects our digital world. Network engineers are like the architects of the internet. They design, install, and manage computer networks, making sure data flows smoothly. They keep us all connected. To be a network engineer, you need to have a deep understanding of networking protocols and technologies. You also need to be a good problem solver to troubleshoot any issues that arise. One of the most exciting things about IT careers is that you get to solve problems all the time. Whether it's a minor bug in the code or a major system failure, every issue presents a unique challenge that requires a thoughtful and strategic approach. Every day brings new challenges and opportunities to learn and grow. It's never boring. The dynamic nature of the field ensures that there's always something new to tackle, keeping your mind sharp and your skills constantly evolving. Whether you're debugging code, analyzing data, or securing networks, you're constantly using your skills to make a real impact. That's incredibly rewarding. And the best part? The satisfaction of seeing your solutions come to life and knowing that your work helps keep systems running smoothly and efficiently. There's no one right way to solve a problem in IT. This flexibility allows for a great deal of creativity and innovation. You can approach a problem from multiple angles, experiment with different techniques, and find the best solution that works for you and your team. You can be creative, think outside the box, and come up with innovative solutions. This freedom to innovate is what makes the field so exciting. You're not just following a set of instructions, you're inventing new ways to overcome obstacles and improve processes. This constant drive for improvement and innovation is what keeps the field of IT vibrant and forward-thinking. The world of IT is constantly evolving. New technologies emerge all the time, which means there's always something new to learn. It's an exciting field to be a part of. This rapid pace of innovation keeps things interesting and challenging. You'll never stop growing and developing your skills as an IT professional. And as technology continues to advance, the demand for skilled IT professionals will only continue to grow. It's a future-proof career path. Because IT is always changing, continuous learning is essential. Whether it's taking online courses, attending conferences, or simply reading industry blogs, staying up to date is crucial. The more you learn, the more valuable you become as an IT professional. It's an investment in your future. And don't be afraid to experiment and get your hands dirty. The best way to learn is by doing. Build your own projects, contribute to open source software, and never stop exploring. One of the coolest things about IT is that there's a career path for every passion. Are you passionate about gaming? Become a game developer. Interested in healthcare? Use your IT skills to improve patient care. The possibilities are endless. No matter what you're passionate about, chances are there's a way to combine it with IT. It's a field that allows you to make a real difference in the world. IT is not just about computers and code, it's about shaping the future. The field of information technology is a dynamic and ever-evolving landscape that touches every aspect of our lives. From the devices we use daily to the complex systems that run our cities, IT is the backbone of modern society. Technology is transforming every aspect of our lives, from the way we work to the way we connect with each other. In the workplace, technology has revolutionized how we collaborate, communicate, and create. Remote work, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence are just a few examples of how IT is reshaping the professional world. As an IT professional, you have the opportunity to be at the forefront of this transformation. You are not just a passive observer, but an active participant in driving change. Your skills and expertise can lead to innovations that improve efficiency, enhance security, and create new opportunities. You can help build the technologies that will solve the world's biggest challenges. Whether it's developing sustainable energy solutions, advancing healthcare through telemedicine, or creating smart cities that improve the quality of life, the possibilities are endless. Your work can have a profound impact on society and the environment. It's an incredible time to be involved in IT. The pace of innovation is accelerating and new technologies are emerging every day. Staying ahead of the curve requires continuous learning and adaptation, but the rewards are immense. You have the chance to be a pioneer in a field that is constantly breaking new ground. The future is full of possibilities, and you can be a part of shaping it. Imagine a world where technology seamlessly integrates into every aspect of our lives, making things easier, faster, and more efficient. As an IT professional, you have the power to turn this vision into reality. Embrace the challenges, seize the opportunities, and be a part of the exciting journey towards a tech-driven future. So, what are you waiting for? The world of IT is full of exciting opportunities. If you're passionate about technology and eager to make a real impact, this could be the perfect career path for you. Start exploring the different career options, develop your skills, and get ready to join the IT revolution. The future is waiting.
All right. So shout out to everybody who has made it to the very end of this introduction to IT course. And you're probably asking yourselves, what's next? Well, if you recall, like I stated at the very beginning of this video, for those of you who want to pursue careers in IT, these are the certifications that I highly recommend you start with. If you don't know anything about IT whatsoever, I highly suggest you start with the CompTIA IT Fundamental Certification. If you feel like you know a little something about IT because you've tinkered on computers before in the past, then start with the CompTIA A+ certification. After you get that certification, then go on to your Network Plus certification, and then go on to get your Security Plus certification. And once again, if you need educational materials to help you prepare for these certifications, subscribe to the TechG channel and hit the playlists. I have all of these courses posted right there, and my courses are extremely detailed. And if you go out there and do everything that you're supposed to do, i.e. study properly, you will pass these certifications, as countless other people have passed using my materials in the past. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.